Now, when we take some examples of physical equilibrium, physical equilibrium. यहाँ पर क्या होता है? There is no chemical reactions. Only they can have phase transformations. The most common type is phase transformation. So in physical equilibrium, without chemical reactions, again condition remember in closed container. In the closed container, so we have some category like first can be taken here: solid, liquid, equilibrium, solid, liquid equilibrium, solid, liquid equilibrium. When it is solid, liquid equilibrium, the most common example can be taken ice to water conversion. If it is ice, means water in solid state will melt to form water in liquid state. It is ice, water, equilibrium. In this case, with two reactions. Forward reaction can be taken fusion or melting, and backward reaction can be taken freezing. तो देखिए इन सारे केस में when we take the term equilibrium, we write the rate of forward direction become equal to rate of backward direction. This reaction happen when we have temperature 0 degree Celsius. At temperature 0 degree Celsius, ice, water will be forming equilibrium. These see all reactions can attain the state of equilibrium in normally more variabilities, but like in phase transformation, it is example of phase transformation. Solid to liquid conversion. phase का मीनिंग क्या होता है? आपके तीन फेज होंगे कॉमनली: सॉलिड फेज, लिक्विड एंड गैस फेज. When you take phase transformation means among them they exchange solid to liquid, liquid to gas, solid to gas directly, are common taken fusion, vaporization and sublimation are the common type phase transformation. So first we taken solid liquid equilibrium. The most common example taken is ice water equilibrium. यहाँ पर क्या होता है? Let us say when we have initially your only ice, then they convert to liquid first, and when we maintain temperature 0 degree Celsius, then what happens? The two process will slowly come to equilibrium. Some ice will melt to form some liquid water, some ice will melt to form liquid water. At the same time, some liquid water will again freeze to form ice. तो ये two process, forward process and backward process क्या क्या है? What is forward reaction? Fusion. Backward freezing. So the two processes will have equal rate. So you can take here at equilibrium the rate of melting, fusion, rate of melting will be equal to rate of क्या होगा? Freezing. What is backward direction? Freezing. So in this case for solid liquid equilibrium, the two process, one is taken forward, solid to liquid conversion is called melting or fusion. Backward reaction is liquid to solid conversion is freezing. These two processes will have equal rate. Okay? Solid liquid equilibrium. Second taken is liquid vapor or liquid gas equilibrium. Liquid gas equilibrium. You can take suppose water, covered as in jar to maintain system at equilibrium. So what happens in the beginning? We have liquid water from water vapor. If it is in closed container, vapor molecules are not allowed to escape to atmosphere. So what happened? Again, this is one of the most common example taken: liquid vapor conversion. What happened in the beginning? If you have water liquid only, evaporate to give water vapors. अब यहाँ पे कंडीशन है क्लोज सिस्टम, कंटेनर्स क्लोज्ड. आपके वेपर मॉलिक्यूल्स बाहर अलाउड जाना नहीं है. इसका वेपर मॉलिक्यूल्स आपके बाहर नहीं जा सकते हैं. तो क्या होता है कि स्लोली इन द वेपर फेज अमाउंट ऑफ वेपर मॉलिक्यूल्स कीप ऑन इंक्रीजिंग. ठीक है ना? तो वी हैव मोर एंड मोर अमाउंट ऑफ वेपर मॉलिक्यूल्स accumulating. Then it happens that some vapor molecules collide back to liquid surface. Some vapors collide back with liquid surface and they condense. So in this case again we have two process. Forward reaction is called evaporation and backward reaction can be called condensation. Vapors condense back to liquid, so that backward can be taken process of condensation. तो क्या होगा इसमें? In this case at equilibrium the rate of evaporation become equal to rate of condensation, equal to rate of condensation. For liquid gas equilibrium, for liquid gas equilibrium the rate of evaporation become equal to rate of condensation. Are you clear? That is liquid gas equilibrium. Clear? Now next is taken here solid gas equilibrium. यहाँ पर क्या होता है? Some solid taken, the common example taken, let's say iodine solid. Iodine solid will become iodine vapor. Some other examples can be taken like camphor. Solid can become camphor vapors. Or we can take like naphthalene. Other examples of some compounds which will directly convert from solid to vapor phase without going to liquid phase. So this reaction on heating when solids convert to vapor is called as sublimation. So in this case forward reaction can be reaction of sublimation and backward can be taken reaction of condensation. So in this case what happens? At equilibrium the rate of sublimation will be equal to rate of condensation. Here at equilibrium the rate of sublimation will be equal to rate of condensation. आपके solid से vapor जाएगा, vapor can condense back to solid state, तो यह solid gas equilibrium. Some other examples can be taken like dissolution of salts. That three are common type, most common three. That phase transformations क्या क्या था? Solid to liquid fusion, liquid to vapor vaporization, और third is solid to gas sublimation, attaining the state of equilibrium at proper temperatures. Okay. Next we can take here dissolution of salts. Salts or other compounds, other solutes, when in saturated solution, यहाँ पर क्या होता है? If I suppose dissolve NaCl solid plus aqueous water solvent, तो क्या आपको देगा solution है? NaCl aqueous. In ionic form you can write here Na plus aqueous plus Cl minus aqueous. Solvent is excess. Now what happens in dissolution? When solution are saturated, that means on adding slight more amount of solid, then it cannot dissolve. Means in the beginning what happens when we dissolve small amount of salt? What happens? Salt can dissolve to form solutions. But when we keep on adding more and more salt, what happens? Then salt cannot dissolve further. One stage is reaching called as saturation point. At saturation point, when we add more amount of salt, then ions in salt will combine back to with the starting solid salt. So we can take one solution is saturated. In that condition, again the reaction become at equilibrium without chemical change. Okay. Other can be taken like dissolution of gases to liquid, dissolution of gas. The common example is CO2 gas can dissolve in water to form but solubility is very less. CO2 gas in solution. So this again can be example like CO2. So sometimes some gases are highly soluble, some may be less soluble, but we can have, it depends on the pressure. It depends on the pressure. Okay, to a given pressure, how much gas can be dissolved. About the dissolution of gas in liquids, in detail we study in topic Henry's law in chapter liquid solutions in class 12. Okay, class 12 topic is then liquid solutions. वहाँ पे पढ़ेंगे इसके बारे में. On dissolving the gases, they can dissolve to different extent. We study this topic under heading Henry's law in chapter solutions in class 12. This topic is there in details. A mass of gas dissolved in given solution at a given temperature, it is directly proportional to what here? Pressure. Apply because the gases are less soluble. The gases are less soluble. They try to escape to the gas phase, and then to make gas soluble, we need to apply high pressure. By taking the condition of high pressure and low temperature on cooling, the gases can be made soluble in liquids. So anyway, this can be taken different types of physical equilibrium. There are different types of physical equilibrium. Okay. Now in chemical equilibrium, आपको already hearing पड़ा है chemical equilibrium. What is in chemical equilibrium? It is taken again two types. Two types depending on phases of reactants and products. So one is called as homogeneous equilibrium. इसमें क्या होता है? you can write down लिख लिया आप लोग. Homogeneous equilibrium. Write down. देखिए, in this type of equilibrium, all the reactants and products are in same physical state. All the reactants and products are in same physical state. Okay, are in same physical state. Like if you can take one gas common taken, gaseous phase, we may have all the reactant and product in the gaseous phase. Example taken like we have many reactions coming in this category in closed container, like reaction of N2 gas plus O2 gas giving 2NO. In the gas phase, N2O4 gas can dissociate to give 2NO2 gas. Then you can take here like N2 gas plus 3H2 gas giving ammonia gas. Okay, so they are taken all the reactant and product are in the gas phase. Then it is called gaseous phase, homogeneous equilibrium. Or you can take liquid phase. Liquid phase is called the Brodmann 1 and 2. In liquid phase, the common example taken, esterification, reaction of CH3COOH, acetic acid plus ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH in liquid phase. क्या देगा इसमें? CH3COO C2H5 ethyl acetate, liquid plus water, liquid. Means here all the reactant and product are in the liquid phase. So such type of equilibrium where all the reactant and product are in same physical state, all gases, all liquids are said to be what? Homogeneous equilibrium. Is said to be homogeneous equilibrium. अगला होता है इसमें heterogeneous equilibrium. ये क्या होता है? heterogeneous equilibrium. देखिए, in heterogeneous equilibrium यू कैन राइट डाउन डेफिनेशन, लिखिए इसका, लिखना हो तो लिखिए. In this type of equilibrium, the reactants and products are having two or more than two physical states. Reactants or products are having two or more physical states. मीनिंग क्या होता है? Like suppose we have some component solid, some can be then gas or liquids. So when we have two or more than two phases, like more than one phase, single phase homogeneous, two or more than two phases, then it is heterogeneous. Like common example taken, we take calcium carbonate solid, क्या देगा? CaO solid plus CO2 gas. Here we have two compounds, solids, and one is gas. NH4Cl, solid when decomposed to heat, it form ammonia gas plus HCl gas. You can have many other examples where the reactants and products may not be in same phase. They can be occupying more than one phases. They may have two or more than two phases. Then such a equilibrium is said to be heterogeneous equilibrium. Such an equilibrium is called as heterogeneous equilibrium. I hope it is clear the meaning of physical and chemical equilibrium. In physical equilibrium, no chemical reactions. They only have phase transformations, gas dissolutions or solutions. When solutions are saturated, then salt can dissolve, and salt dissolve will form again insoluble salts or solutes. Crystallization process, okay, that's dissolution and crystallizations will have equal rate in previous case. And in chemical equilibrium, again two types, one is heterogeneous, other is homogeneous. कैसे बताएंगे? अगर सबका फेज सेम होता है, सारे गैस में होंगे या सारे लिक्विड्स में होंगे, सॉलिड्स आर डिफिकल्ट बिकॉज less reactivities there. So in such cases, when all the reactant and product all are in gaseous phase, it is then called gaseous phase homogeneous equilibrium. Or in liquid phase, then it is called liquid phase homogeneous equilibrium. If the reactant and products are not having same physical state, then it is called heterogeneous equilibrium. Then it is called heterogeneous equilibrium. Like example common taken, ये आपका solid है, ये भी solid है, ये gas है, ये solid है, ये gases आपके दोनों हो गए, तो such equilibrium is called heterogeneous equilibrium. I hope that is clear. The meaning of terms equilibrium, introduction of equilibrium. Fine. Now coming back on the meaning of equilibrium. देखिए, if I take a reaction, suppose R is reactant, that's a common term, giving product P. R is reactant, giving product P. R is reactant and P is product. Okay? Symbols I'm writing. So what happens? The reaction occurring in two directions. One is called as forward direction. You can write RF. One is backward direction called RB. RF can be taken here what? Rate of forward reaction. And RB can be taken rate of backward reaction. आपका दो डायरेक्शन रिएक्शन का है, फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन एंड बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन. तो क्या होगा? फॉर द फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन और रिएक्शन द रेट कैन बी टेकन RF एंड फॉर द बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन रेट कैन बी टेकन RB. एक्चुअली आई एम ट्राइंग टू एक्सप्लेन टू यू कि इसका मीनिंग और क्या होता है. देखिए हम क्या बोलते हैं कि एट इक्विलिब्रियम द रेट ऑफ फॉरवर्ड रिएक्शन इक्वल टू रेट ऑफ बैकवर्ड रिएक्शन. The rate of forward reaction equal to rate of backward reaction. पहला पॉइंट. अगला पॉइंट हम क्या बोला कि when the reaction reach to equilibrium, concentration of the reactant and product will not change with time. Will not change with time. So if I try to explain graphically this point here, if I write the graph here, it can be taken rate of forward direction. It is rate of backward direction. Sorry. Once the reaction, it is the rate of reaction, it is time, it is rate of forward direction. Initially we have only reactant, so rate of forward direction is high, product is 0, but product will form with time, so RB can be taken rate of backward reaction. When the reaction reaches to point of equilibrium, this can be taken point of equilibrium. Once the reaction reaching the point of equilibrium, then we cannot distinguish. The rate of forward direction become equal to rate of backward direction once the reaction reach equilibrium. I hope it is clear. And then what about the concentration of the reactants and products? What about concentration of the reactants and products? उसको देखते हैं. Now there are three possibilities. If I take concentration and time, concentration of A decreases, B increases. So one point can reach here where after that point concentration of A or B, or sorry, we can write reactant product, R is reactant, P product, will not change further. In the beginning your reactant R have higher concentration, product is 0, they will form product, and then what happens? The concentration of reactant and product will not change further once the reaction reaches to point of equilibrium. This is point suppose of equilibrium point. Or we can have other possibility. That concentration of reactant and product become constant, they become equal. Concentration time. देखिए हमारे पास दो तीन पॉसिबिलिटी है. Either reactant become less than product, or product become less than reactant, or reactant and product may have equal concentration at equilibrium. तो यहाँ पे केस क्या होगा? Concentration of reactant and product become equal at equilibrium point. और थर्ड केस क्या हो सकता है? At once the reaction reach equilibrium, concentration will not change further. Still reactant have higher concentration than product, but less than the beginning. It is reactant initially having higher concentration, product is 0. When reaction takes place, reactant concentration decreases or product increases. Once the reaction reaches to point of equilibrium, concentration of the product and reactant become constant. Concentration of the reactant and product become constant. So this all the three states, all the three graphs can represent concentration time. When the reaction reaches point of equilibrium, then what happens? Reactant concentration can be lower than product, they will be equal, or product can be lower than reactants. It depends on the stabilities. Suppose we have product more stable, will be more mixture if stability is normally equal, or if product is less stable than reactant, so product will be less obtained here. Anyway, that the three graphs, they can represent concentration, time for the reactant and product, and the rate and time. That is you can take summary. At the point of equilibrium, the rate of forward and backward direction become equal. Further, when the reaction reaches equilibrium, the concentration of product and reactant will not change with time, they become constant. That the summary you can take of definition or the terms of equilibrium. It is a term taken at the point of equilibrium, the rate of forward direction become rate of backward direction. Okay. Now we can take next point. You can take characteristics of equilibrium. प्रॉपर्टीज क्या है, इक्विलिब्रियम। आपका नेक्स्ट पॉइंट आएगा कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम। राइट डाउन पॉइंट बाय लिखिए। ऑलरेडी गिवन द पॉइंट्स, वी जस्ट समराइजिंग द पॉइंट्स वंस अगेन। क्या था पहला पॉइंट यहाँ पे, डिफरेंट ऑब्जर्वेबल properties become constant, पहला पॉइंट। क्या क्या एग्जांपल था, लाइक कलर, कंसंट्रेशन, प्रेशर, डेंसिटी, all the property which can be observed physically, they become constant. Already explained to you differently. Then in this case next point आप लोग लिखिए, राइट डाउन लिखिए। for a reaction to attain, राइट डाउन, for a reaction to attain the state of equilibrium, for a reaction to attain the state of equilibrium, it must be carried out in a closed vessel. It must be carried out in a closed vessel. In a closed vessel. I hope it is clear. It is compulsory. Closed vessel is compulsory condition. Then the reaction can attain the state of equilibrium. Next point इसके बाद देखिए, equilibrium is dynamic in nature. Equilibrium is dynamic in nature. Dynamic in nature. Meaning क्या होता है कि at the point of equilibrium the rate of forward direction will be equal to rate of backward direction. That is meaning of dynamic equilibrium. आपको लिख समझा दिया इसके बारे में मैंने, dynamic nature of equilibrium. Next point लिखिए, देखिए equilibrium can be attained, equilibrium can be attained from either direction. Equilibrium can be attained from either direction. Either direction means forward or backward direction. Equilibrium can be attained from either direction, forward or backward direction. Forward or backward direction. इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है कि इट इज नॉट कंपल्सरी कि वी शुड हैव ओनली रिएक्टेंट देन द रिएक्शन कैन गो टू प्रोडक्ट फॉर्मेशन। उल्टा भी हो सकता है कि प्रोडक्ट आर गिवन, दे कैन डिकम्पोज बैक टू द रिएक्टेंट्स एंड देन द रिएक्शन कैन कम टू इक्विलिब्रियम। इसका ये मीनिंग होता है कि रिएक्टेंट्स और प्रोडक्ट्स इफ एनीवन इज प्रेजेंट दे कैन कम टू इक्विलिब्रियम। दैट इज मीनिंग कि रिएक्शन कैन अटेन द स्टेट of equilibrium in either direction, forward or from backward direction. From forward or backward direction, both directions, reaction can attain the state of equilibrium. अगला पॉइंट किस बात देखिए, a catalyst does not alter the state of equilibrium. A catalyst does not alter the state of equilibrium. Does not alter or changes the state of equilibrium. Does not alter or changes the state of equilibrium. Full stop. However, in presence of catalyst, the reaction will attain the state of equilibrium faster. However, in presence of catalyst, the reaction will attain the state of equilibrium faster. इसके बारे में आपको डिटेल आगे बताऊंगा इसके बारे में। इनफैक्ट इन चैप्टर केमिकल काइनेटिक्स इट कैन बी एक्सप्लेन बिट मोर क्लियरली कि हाउ कैटलिस्ट विल अफेक्ट द रेट ऑफ द रिएक्शंस। एनीवे, ये पर कुछ प्रॉपर्टीज आपको देंगे इसमें अबाउट द रिएक्शंस और कंडीशंस ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम। तुमने क्या बोला, रेट ऑफ फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन इक्वल टू रेट ऑफ बैकवर्ड डायरेक्शन, डायनेमिक नेचर ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम, क्लोज वेसल, properties are not changing with time, and we can take catalyst does not alter the state of equilibrium. इसका मीनिंग क्या था लास्ट पॉइंट का कि catalyst does not alter the state of equilibrium. इसका मीनिंग क्या है, suppose a reaction is given to you at equilibrium, we put some catalyst, then what happen, the reaction cannot shift, the reaction will not shift to forward or backward direction, it remain at equilibrium. before reaction attain the state of equilibrium, if we add catalyst, then it can happen that the rate of forward and backward direction can be increased and reaction will attain the state of equilibrium faster in less time. Suppose without catalyst reaction can take half an hour to come to equilibrium. With catalyst maybe 5 minutes the reaction can come to equilibrium. समझ आया कि इस लास्ट पॉइंट का. But state of equilibrium is not affected by using catalyst. State of equilibrium can be affected only by taking changing temperatures or other conditions, but not catalyst. So it is introduction about this term characteristics of equilibrium. Now we take calculations of different type of equilibrium constants. Okay. So let us come on next topic.